Let's look. Oh. Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. There we go. There we go, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. Total War Troy, the newest Total War Saga game coming out in exactly 2 days on August 13th. We're going to start a campaign here. So this is where we get to our first decision for you, my viewers. What do you want to see? I've done some gameplay as Achilles, but we have 4 heroes whose factions we can play as. On the Danaan side, we have Achilles, Agamemnon, Odysseus, and Menelaus. And then we have the Trojans. We have Hector, Prince of Troy, Paris, also a Prince of Troy. That must be a interesting family dinner. Aeneas, I don't know how to pronounce that, Lord of Dardania, and Sarpedon, King of Lycia. Now, to be completely honest, I am inclined towards playing as the Danaans. So, kind of at a point of which one of these are you most interested in seeing? If there's no preferences, I'm going to default over to playing as Achilles because I kind of like him. Even though Odysseus was a bit of a childhood hero. Okay, the stream can't seem to decide if it's healthy or good. Okay, guys, hang on just a minute while I go and see about grabbing up my bit rate. Wanted 45? Thanks for bearing with me. So, since you guys are not telling me you'd prefer to see anything in particular, we are going to jump in as none other than Achilles of Thea, Warlord of the Myrmidons.
Never bested in battle.
Never bested in battle. That must be nice. I always imagined being undefeated would feel rather good. So, we're going to take a stab at normal and normal. The only thing I've noticed from the little bits of playtesting I've done in the past so far, when I was working myself up to this, is that the other factions have a tendency to dogpile. But before we begin, let's look over here. So, Living Legend, one of our mechanics. We'll look at that more in the game. Our emotions affect our faction. The more angry we are, the better our armies do, but the worse our economy. And yet the less happy we are, the better everything but our armies do. You know how it is. It's weird. We can hire almost all kinds of heroes. We are not allowed to get warlord type heroes, which is fine. Then we have our special units. We have the Thessalian Marines, two-handed spear infantry. These are amazing at flanking. They're great units for getting around and hitting the enemy in the tush. Same with the Aeginian runners. I have not actually gotten a chance yet to use the pelagic Thessalians or any of the Myrmidon units. But without further ado, let's go.
Are we mere playthings of the gods? Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
Please let me know if the volume is okay.
Taken her! He's taken my wife! You've risked the safety of Troy.
Troy is my home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you. Brother, I can fight. Go, seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
Helen's flight was a grave wound to Achaean pride. King Menelaus will have his revenge. And his brother will have his war with Troy, just as the gods intended.
Okay, so here we go. As we kind of get into this, I have to say,
Oh, swift-footed Achilles.
let's skip
There
the
is only-
advisor. Okay, we have our first mission. Defeat an army belonging to the following faction, the Elopians. It will give us 250 food and 80 bronze. So, okie dokie. As you can see, they are down here. Before we do that, let's take a look at some of our game mechanics. So, instead of a more of a research tree, we have royal decrees. Now, they range from improving our growth to improving food production or casualty replenishment, unit speed or agility, and frankly, I have to say, feels like there's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to what is put in what tree, but we're going to start with public service because that plus 10 growth is going to be useful. And we're going to take kind of a look, we're going to take a look at some of our building stuff. So over here, we're going to build the logger's tent and the woodcutter's lodge. Now, notice the Woodcutter's Lodge cuts down on our growth by 70. So we're going to be much slower to grow. So actually, I'm not going to do that yet. Instead, what I'm going to grab is am I sure this is the right thing to do? Yes, I'm going to grab the fire pit, because that will boost all of our resources at the cost of a little bit of extra unhappiness. Now, let's talk a little bit about our resources up here. So gold is used primarily for special buildings and very particular troops, but it's also used in prayer. And that's important. That's something to keep an eye on. On the other hand, hecatomb, I don't know, I don't speak Greek, only costs 500 food, but it gives us more favor, but prayer gives us a specific effect. In this prayer's case, minus 5% morale for all enemy armies, which is, not bad. It's pretty damn good, actually. But we're not going to grab any prayers just yet. We're just looking around, we're looking at some things. So let's take a look at our hot blood. Proud doesn't really do anything. Indignant improves our resources and happiness, but hurts our influence, and we need influence. So what our influence is like vampiric or Skaven or chaos corruption from Total War Warhammer, the Total War Warhammer games. The higher our influence, the better for us, because you might have noticed the Logger's Tent gives us 26 wood per turn plus 34 if we have high influence. So we're incentivized to keep the influence high. Now,
Achilles the champion.
Do I dare try to smack him in the nose?
Son of a goddess and a king.
I'm gonna say no because I'm outnumbered, and I don't want to assume that I have a better quality army than he does, because that's the kind of assumption that,
I can do that.
can get me in serious trouble. So we're gonna order 3 units of slingers. Next turn, we're going to order 3 units of spears. And then we're going to hit them. Now, okay, front line, you want units like spearmen because they're good at standing in place. They are a unit that can pin the enemy. It is essential that you have at least some capability to pin your enemy in place. Because if you don't, it's hard to flank. And flanking is really quite critical in this game. Here we have our second mission. Have 12 units. Issue a royal decree. This is cool. This is fine. We're gonna get there
Noble and divine.
next over the next couple of turns. So we're going to get up to exactly 12, and then we're going to go and hit the enemy. Now, there we go. And it got us 100 bronze. And they issue us a mission. Construct a building. Okay, so here's where we start having to make some decisions. As you can see, I'm no longer at high influence, which is irksome, but it's not the end of the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to order the ship stands. It'll take 3 turns, and it's going to buff our growth. Which, as I've said, that's really, really important. And just because I'm a bastard, I'm going to recruit 3 more units to the army. it is better to have more troops and therefore more flexibility. Boom. Issued a royal decree, we get food and wood. So immediately we're going to start another one. And we're going to go with fleet-footed royal recruits. Movement is the key to battlefield supremacy. I shall personally oversee the recruitment of our nimblest warriors, which lowers the recruitment cost by 12% of all light infantry. The bulk of our army is made up of light infantry. We need them to be affordable. We need them to be cheap. That's very, very important. Now, having said that,
I am a legend.
I don't know where
Send them packing.
army number 2 went, but I'm going to besiege you. Now,
Turn the ground
he's
red.
probably going to come back and attack me, which is inconvenient, but I can work around it. And there he is. Okay, this is going to be rough, because as you can see, it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 20 men, well, 20 units against 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, and my hero. So it's predicting that we're going to lose. So with that in mind, I'm going to pull back. And the reason I'm pulling back is I'm hoping... Well, shit.
My reputation endures.
You know what?
Son of a goddess
I
and a
might
king.
have to bum rush this. There's a thing I could do I would prefer not to do. But we're going to wait 2 turns and we're going to bum rush. Because Achilles, let's look at
the
him
champion.
actually real quick. So, let's see. The important thing, siege attacker. He can attack the city gates himself, allowing us to instantly launch a siege battle. It's going to open him up to getting shot at a lot. But I'm hoping that by doing that, I can open up the gates while also, having a bunch of my men attacking the walls and just climbing the walls via ladder. It won't be fast. It won't be fast. But it's going to be worth it. Hopefully. I also have all those slingers who I can bring up and have them shooting up. Right.
Armed and ready.
Ooh, yes. I will take 16 gold for a non-aggression pact. And then we got 500 food, 50 bronze, and 50 gold.
Beyond compare.
Oh, no. Oh, shit on a biscuit.
Hit hard and fast.
Yeah, no,
Bring their deaths.
we don't
Kill them all.
win that battle. No, we do not. Do I want to accept peace from them? Actually, yes. Now, the reason I'm saying yes in the short term
I am a legend.
is because the first city of theirs that I can reach is fortified. But there's another faction that really doesn't
We'll stay
like
here
me,
a while.
where I can hit them in their food production, which is something I'd actually really, really like to do. And that food that I got from them is a seed bank, and I can use that to raise an army. Well, more armies in the future. Now, we're going to start getting stone, because, as you might have noticed, if I want to complete the mission about upgrading a settlement building, I'm going to need, well, I'm going to need an extra 80 stone, which I currently
A
do
living
not
myth.
have access to.
Advance as one.
Gonna go.
Moving.
We're gonna trespass. Just a little trespass. You'll hardly notice we're here. Can we just also take a moment to look at how beautiful this map is? I mean, just look at this. I have to be honest,
My
I'm
reputation
hoping
endures.
that at some point we get our hands on a properly Bronze Age Total War that's big, a proper big game. So this is our first battle. So even though it's low casualty prediction, let's take this fight. Bup. Right. Okay. Also, I love the map. And I love that there's an actual town for us to fight in. Don't get me wrong, I love Total War Warhammer, but not having a town to fight my battles in messes with my head a little, man. Because I started out playing on Total War, Medieval Total War 2, way back in the Dawn Age. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get our ranged units up front, and going to do something I really like doing, which is to say, before actually attempting to engage with the defenders, we're going to bombard them. And we're just going to hit them with a whole tush load of ranged fire. And weaken them as much as we can before going in there and adjusting their ass to ears ratio. Because what we want to do is we want to hurt their morale. And they're routing. Obviously, they're not going to stay routed. That's not the point. The more of them you kill, the weaker they are, and the more susceptible they become to when you charge them. And if they're folding under a volley, they're going to fold that much faster under a charge. Now see up front, we're already reaching the point where they're having to cycle in units who have frankly had the shit kicked out of them. Which is good. That's exactly what I want to be seeing. And it tells me
No mercy.
that the time has come to start moving my forces in. I'm gonna send Achilles after the enemy champion. Okay, I'm honestly a little... There we go.
To glory!
You will soon hold the enemy's victory point.
Board ready!
Yep.
Slay them! Don't you know who I am?
You're one cocky bastard.
I mean, yes. But my name's Achilles, damn it. So we lost 41 men in the fighting, but our MVP was these javelin men. No one stabs Achilles when he's down, because Achilles is never down. And we got gold. I'm never entirely sure why we get gold sometimes and not others. It's one of the mysteries to me. We're gonna occupy this settlement because we
This
don't want
is what a
a
legend
problem.
looks like.
And the chance of hitting our enemy versus our chance versus the damage we do. And the interval of our attacks. So we'll attack faster and for more damage. Or we'll hit for quite a lot more. For quite a lot more attack when we activate the skill. I'm gonna go for... I'm going to go for Frenzy. Which we can then upgrade to lower the amount of stamina it takes. And the reason I'm going to go for Frenzy is because our next one is where we get to the Way of Ares. I can start out by increasing our melee attack, so we'll hit more often as a flat bonus, no matter what. And then I can do this to improve our damage against specific unit types. But right now we're going to end the turn so that we can replenish a little. You know what? I'm gonna say yes, just for now. Okay, who are the challengers? Okay, we don't have to fight him. Let's see, Ajax the Lesser? We don't have to fight him. Elops. We're going to have to fight him. Eventually.
Born for war.
Before we do that,
Down. Slaughter them.
we're going to besiege him.
Attack.
And I say we're going to besiege him because he is inside the walls, and I don't want to have what could be construed as an even fight
Kill them all.
against someone who's
Show no
within a settlement. This is just, it's too close to even for me. I am
Don't
definitely
hold
too
back.
cautious of a person to want to take that fight. Just the way it is. Oh, look at you, HX the Lesser. You thinking of picking a fight with me at some point? And I've got a population surplus. If I had the... If it wasn't for the fact that I didn't have a income of stone... Which actually... Hang on. Does someone around me have stone? Yes. Diplomacy. Sparta. Hi, Sparta. Negotiate.
I'm sure we can reach an agreement.
Non-aggression pact, and really need 80 stone. Yes? Oh.
Certainly.
Awesome. Cool. So there's a non-aggression pact. And in 4 turns, we'll have reached level 3. Now, let's just look at what we can build at level 3. Well, I don't have enough gold to build a military camp. Though, ideally, I want to. Instead, what I am going to be prioritizing, probably, is... a chieftain's hall. And I say a chieftain's hall because I want to have access to the increased influence. I want to keep my influence within my territory on the higher side of things. Okay, actually, let's see if I can convince someone. Let's see if Ithaca
I respect your prowess
has...
in battle. I hope you will respect my intellect.
I need... Oh.
At once.
Oh. Okay. I like it when they're just happy to give me things. That's a nice
It's
feeling.
hard and fast.
Okay, in one turn, he's going to start taking attrition. In 2 turns, I'll have
Send
all
them
of my battering rams built. And it's going to be overkill. I don't actually need all of those battering rams, but it gives my warriors something to do. I know, computer game. They don't actually need to be kept busy, but it makes me feel better if I feel like I'm keeping them busy. Psychology. It's weird. Recruit a hero? Do I want to recruit a hero? Actually, yes. I'm going to recruit a Ravager. Now, let's actually talk about the kinds of warriors. Protectors are defenders. They're hold the line, gung-ho types. I like Ravagers because I like using terror as a strategy. Now, as you can see, we are negative on food. But we have over 10,000 food. So a malice of 127. I'm not worried about it.
Turn the ground red.
Next turn, we will attack Pharsalos. So happy to just watch me play. Okay. Wood for food? Yes. I will take an income of food.
Kill them all. Don't hold back.
And now I'm gonna take this city. So city fights are they're kind of brutal. Not gonna lie. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a lot of gates. Hold up. So gate. Gate. Okay. Wow. We're gonna put you guys here.
Masters of war.
And we're gonna put you here. These guys.
Massacre them! For the Achaeans!
And over here.
Ready to serve! Spears!
I'm just gonna put you there.
Command! Making it happen! Forward march! Strike hard! Foe beware! Javelins! Prepare! Onward! Awaiting orders!
Up.
Understood! Don't hold back!
Your ladders have a foothold on their walls.
Wipe them out! No mercy! Attack!
Shit on biscuit. Shit. Biscuit.
Train and ready!
80 casualties. I don't like this. I thought I was being clever. Maybe I was derp.
You have captured the enemy tower.
I've captured an enemy tower. Okay, that's cool.
Awaiting orders.
You are about to capture the gates.
This was a horrible idea.
Your warriors are attacking the gates. The enemy gates have been destroyed.
Which gates? Which ones? Where? Here? Cool.
At your command. Let's see blood. Vucari-gaming!
You have captured the gates.
Don't hold back! Sons of the Kia! Wipe them out! No mercy!
The enemy attacks the gates.
Fear me! I am mighty!
Your hero is under attack.
And here goes.
Destroy the point! Massacre them! Born ready! No mercy! Combat ready! Train and ready! On the move! Move up! Hungry for glory!
Victory is close enough to taste.
Masters of war! Spears! In good order! Combat ready! Wipe them out! You're going to suffer! You should be honored I came to kill you.
Seriously, shut up.
Masters of war!
Disengage, 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 disengage.
In good order!
Hades has claimed the enemy hero.
Good.
Combat ready! For glory! Show me blood!
Your warriors are losing heart.
Spears!
Still can win this.
Sword
Our warriors have been routed.
There we go. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried to be clever. That is what I get for trying to be clever and cunning. I am Achilles. Many things. Clever and cunning? Not one of them. That got us 5 gold.
My might only grows.
We are daring, 5% increase to campaign movement range. And we gained an axe. Doesn't affect us, and we don't really have any axe units, which is okay. So let's see, what did we get for ourselves? Well, nothing too fancy. We can make a new research. So let's do the treasure hall so that we can have, at the least, a very small income of gold every turn. They want food in exchange for a non-aggression treaty? Sure. Whatever you want. Okay, now he worries me. Oh look, stone, wood. Let's see. Yes, it's our food. Increase our influence. We need 240 stone. Shit. But this would give us influence over adjacent provinces and extra melee attack for all units, which is pretty damn sweet. And I'll also build this. So I'm gonna grab the Altar of Ares. So in 2 turns we'll get increased influence. 3 turns, Thean Spears and Renowned Club Warriors. And then the Altar of Ares in 2 turns, which will finish this mission and get us 500 wood. Now, over here in Pharsalos,
Achilles the champion.
there. Now, let's see. Our logical next target is Arn. Logically. We'd have to fight a war with Arn and the Dolopians, which I'm not opposed to. I just don't think it
I am a
benefits us
legend.
quite as much as, say, going to war with Magnatis would do. So that's something we will have to consider. Along with the fact that we really don't want to keep Achilles in one place for too long. There. We're going to max out our ship stands, which will increase our food even further, and we're going to get the Megaron, which will allow us to recruit the Envoy and give us an additional 8 influence per turn, and we currently have 23. Which I wish I could get a better breakdown, but we're out influencing our competitors, which is good. What we want to be doing. Then we'll grab this building that improves
Son of a goddess and
our
a king.
food production. And here in Pharsalos, what can we build? Well, we'll be able to build a statue of Achilles, but there's really not a good reason to do that. So I think what we're going to build is a guardhouse so that they can't shut down our production. Take it away from us too easily. We'll build a guardhouse and well, the vineyard, I suppose. Because we want them to be happy. After that, we'll want to grab after that, we'll be creative. But.
Achilles the champion.
2 turns, we'll be back to full strength. Coincidentally, 2 turns is when we're going to start our march north. Oh yes, Ajax, I will take wood. Okay. Achilles is now feeling indignant from perceived slights to his name. He is attempting to soothe his mood through great feasts, which will please the local population but negatively affect diplomacy. You may choose to let his indignation run its course or dull its impact with an offering. We're gonna give him an offering. It'll hurt our stone. It barely touches our food, but we don't really want him rocking the boat right now. Okie dokie. Ramses III, divine ruler of distant Egypt, sends his regards as one powerful ruler to another and sends a priceless statue as a gesture of goodwill. What should we do with such a gift? Gold, stone, bronze, or keep it? I'll take it for stone. Okay. And There. For here, what did we build? We built something. Did we build something? Yes, we did, but we don't have enough wood. Ah, but we're about to get an additional
Commander
influence.
of Myrmidons.
Now, the reason I would want to go to war
I
with
should probably
them,
hear out Achilles.
they've got defensive allies.
Let's hear it then.
I will have to go to war. Ooh.
Unsurpassed.
I'm gonna grab this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shit on a biscuit! Oh, you little bastard. You know what?
Noble and divine.
Fine. Fine, 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 fine.
I'll try to find time for the Myrmidons.
Okay, he's much lower on the totem pole than I am.
Beyond compare.
So I'm going to arbitrarily decide that the bigger threat are the Magnetians? However you pronounce it. And I'm gonna give you... Okay, see, this is where it comes in. He is recruited for food and gold, but his upkeep is bronze. Same with these guys. Well, these guys is food and bronze. Upkeep is bronze. Food and bronze. Okay.
I'll get on it. Leave it to me.
Wisdom, wit, and expedience.
Okay. We're going to want to hit very fast and
You can rely.
very hard.
My reputation endures. Hold on. I am a legend. Occupy this place. Born for war.
Didn't take that into account. It'll take us
Organize a war
5
project.
turns
Make yourselves
to
comfortable.
get back to full strength. Want to do...
Do as I command.
Discretion was sung.
is get him over to Achilles, where he can lower the upkeep for
Hero material.
Achilles' army. And I want to do that so that I don't have to deal... He wants gold? I can spare gold. The Epirotes? Sure. I will take food from you because I'm not using it. Well, because I'm not using that settlement at the moment. There we go.
Son of a goddess and a king.
My knowledge of the area is of great advantage.
Legendary prowess.
There. See? Food is consumption plummeted. Let's see. Could either improve the transit range of our army or the a further reduction to upkeep. Plus, probably melee attack. I just have this guy for his upkeep reduction ability. Is that cold? Yeah, sure. Sure it is. Barter agreement. Food for... No, that's not worth it. That's also not worth it. Sorry, buddy. Okay.
I always win.
Always. Always and forever, huh? Let's see. Let's see. Prioritize that because it will increase our happiness. We're doing good on influence here. We are not yet at high influence. How interesting. We are, however, almost at the point of declaring war on our northern neighbor. We're going to allow Achilles to wallow in self-pity for a little bit, because
All will beg for my aid.
in 2 turns,
Organize a feast. What now?
we're going to go war. And what that signifies in the short term
As ordered.
is we're going to need a bigger army that's ready to raise some hell. We're going to distribute the fish because I want to build up that surplus. And we're going to grab another level 3 ship stands for an extra 165 food.
Taking on the world.
And our next turn, we go to war. Where are you going, buddy? Okay. Don't have enough stone for that. Happiness 30. Oh, right. I'm gonna grab this.
I fight my own battles. Legends walk alone.
Okay. This is good. We're going to outnumber him. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 settlements of his to take. But I like my chances.
I stand alone.
And his ally chose not to get
Cut them
involved.
down.
We're going to
Turn the
encircle the
ground
settlement.
red.
And the reason we're going to encircle the
break the
settlement is so
enemy.
that we can bring this army
Kill them all.
up,
Hit hard and fast.
and we're gonna boop them in the tush. Who doesn't love a little tush booping among frenemies, huh? Except I can't access your tush. I don't want to fight in the fog. I'm not the defender or an ambusher. Reinforcements are going to come in over here, which I guess is kind of his butt. I'm definitely counting on him being
The
more
gods
focused over
smile.
here.
Reinforcements are here.
I really like the Homer voice. And similar to the last battle, actually, ceasefire. They're all coming over here. Why is that? Oh, nope, never mind. Both the enemy commanders are on this side. Why is that?
Death from afar. Halt! Slings prepared. Run faster, you coward! Yes, I can.
I think he's miscalculated where my men are.
Javelins ready!
Awaiting orders! Wreak havoc! Glory! I'm going to enjoy it. Like the enemy! Swords! Attack! For the Achaeans! Don't hold back!
How did you even get this far?
Enough talk! Let's do this!
Slings prepared! Snake shots away! Wreak havoc!
Now you die! Masters of war! Don't hold back!
Don't hold back!
Your hero is under attack.
You don't have what it takes!
Even your
Victory is close enough to taste.
Destroy them! Ready for action! No mercy! Godlike power!
How did you even get this far?
Enough talk! Destroy them!
We've routed them!
Swords!
Hungry for glory!
Hades has claimed the enemy hero.
Let's get to this match!
Time! Combat ready! Go at them! We're on! Immortal Achaea!
Psych.
Sons of Achaea! Awaiting order! Ready to serve!
Trollololololol.
Attack!
Trained and ready!
Destroy the foe!
For the Achaea!
Trained and ready! Combat ready! Swords!
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Clubs!
Yes!
Achilles! Swords! Red Seabird!
Your warriors are losing heart.
Foes beware! Pull out! Foes beware!
Come on. As siege battles went, this really wasn't actually too bad.
No one will remember you.
Just shut up! Born ready! Not a problem! Of course you're ready! Pathetic! Clubs!
And there we go.
Your warriors are rallying.
Defeat is leaving!
The victory. Experience, 1,500 food, 29 bronze, and 5 gold. We lost 210 men. And we unified our province. Right. So, scratch that. Yes to that.
I love a challenge.
We're both gonna stay here for 1 turn.
It will be epic.
And with you, I'm gonna give you Humiliate the Dead, which will upgrade to armor so that you become more survivable. Not gonna lie, Heike, wish you guys would put something in chat. Assuming you're here. Nice to know I'm not talking into the void.
The best warrior won.
And we're gonna do yes, we're gonna do this because it's plus happiness and plus growth. Two things we definitely can't get enough of. Electra. Don't know what she's doing. Not gonna let myself worry about it overly much. We will ask for help. No, rely on fishing. Plus 3,000 food, but a little malice to happiness. For our next research, Songs of the Ages. It will increase our, well, our influence, which we very much can't get enough of.
On my own terms. Hit hard and fast.
Gonna come over here and lay siege to Elysios.
Slaughter them.
Oh. The most honorable of the centaurs spoke harsh words about Achilles' destiny. Wise Chiron, the man who shaped a timid boy named Ligeron into the fierce warrior you are today, consults the omens and speaks solemnly of your fate. Before you lie 2 paths, O mighty Achilles. One leads to a near death, albeit a glorious one. The other, though longer, meanders into obscurity. If you are to be remembered for an age, then yours must be the way of violence. Now I have 3 options. We can lament our fate, which gains favor with Zeus, which makes us grieve, gives us essentially 2,000 points of experience per over 10 turns for all units in Achilles' army, and increases the favor bonus from gods by 20%, decreases happiness, and improves favor from priestess rituals. We can reject the prophecy, 10% increase to melee defense for all armies in my faction, become indignant, plus 30% resources, decrease to influence and deal evaluation, but plus 10 happiness. Or we embrace our destiny, plus 20% melee attack for all units, plus 25% damage for all units and attack for all units in my army. But we take a bit of a hit to our income for 10 turns and our growth for 10 turns. I'm going to say embrace our destiny. And then I'm going to take a scoot the boot down here. We'll get the small Alpoikia next.
Hero material.
And I'm going to recruit this guy because,
Kill the lot.
frankly, I can afford to.
You ask too much.
And then we end the turn. Okay, I outnumber him. I'll take it. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can pin him down and smack him around the butt. Well, that's strange.
Weapons ready. Born for it. I'll do it.
Somewhere over here. I don't know where. Hiding, little shithead. Oh. Oh, you're starting like that.
Wreak havoc. Wreak havoc. Summoned away. Wreak havoc. Forward we go. Moving up. Orakia. Your life ends here. Foes beware. Call that an
Your hero is under attack.
and see blood. Don't hold back. Spears. Ready to serve. Attack! We're on! Godlike power! Immortal Akia! You're going to suffer!
Victory is close enough to taste.
I'm not
You'll be
sure.
crying for mercy. I hear only fear. Divine might! You shouldn't even be here!
Enough talk. You waste good fighting time.
Ooh. I love the animations. I really do. I just... Ooh.
Does your mother know you're out?
We are not here to trade insults.
Inspired by Athena!
There. nice tidy little victory. 53 casualties, but he lost, well, his entire army. The only survivor being he himself. Gain food, bronze, motivation, and experience. And there's not enough captives to really gain much in either ransom or replenishment, so we're going to kill them all. Oh, what's that? You're yeeting yourself away from my army? Well, you're welcome to do that, and I'm welcome to tell you that I'm going to come after you and kick your ass. In Sparta, Paris of Troy dishonored the house of Atreus by stealing away King Menelaus' wife. Great trouble unsettles both the heavens and the earth, for in Sparta, a foolish prince of Troy has fled across the Aegean Sea with the Spartan queen Helen. As the sons of Troy invoke ancient oaths and rouse their allies into a war frenzy, they send a demand to Thea for fealty and material help, knowing full well you are bound by no such vow. I'm gonna say no. It will hurt our influence. But we are also not doing too badly where influence is concerned, so I feel okay about that. Not gonna bother. And his head is yours. He managed to kill. How did he kill 55 of us?
We deserve to win. I'll break the enemy.
And we'll give you the upgrade that gives you plus 15 armor. Now, over here,
I live for battle. Set up watches.
gonna go to Alos.
To victory!
And here,
Turn the ground red.
I'm gonna take your army, your settlement from you. Let's see what we've got. There's the wide front here, and there's this more compact over here. We're gonna come over here.
Achilles! Foes beware! Sons of Achaea! Spears! Masters of war!
Your ladders have a foothold on their walls.
Oh, look, the
We're
centaurs.
about to capture the gates.
Or cavalry skirmisher. Interesting.
This won't be pleasant. You will not be missed. You waste fighting time.
Your warriors are attacking the gates.
Ready to
The enemy gates have been destroyed.
show me blood. Masters of war. Strike hard. Let's get down to it.
Your warriors are losing heart.
No mercy.
Retreat!
You're just combat practice.
Call that an insult?
Your warriors have been routed. You have captured the gates.
Spears! Combat ready! This is a wreak havoc! Wipe them out! Born ready! For glory! I'm going to enjoy this. This will be your final fight. Words of a weakling.
You have captured the enemy tower.
Black sea blood! Don't hold back!
Let's do this!
Victory is close enough to taste.
I am mighty! Wipe them out!
Oh, look.
This is your last chance to run away. Save your breath for For the king! Destroy the foe!
Your warriors are rallying.
Fear me!
Well, it wasn't Cadmian. But we lost a third of our army to take the city. And we found exceptional warriors. And +6 melee attack. +5% casualty replenishment. Thank you very
will
much.
beg for my aid.
Okay, so we can we can have 2 centaur scouts at this level. Next, we can have Savage Centaur Warriors, which are spear and shield riders, heavy cavalry. And then elders, art horse archers, and centaur champions, spear and shield riders. I feel like having cavalry is going to be a tremendous advantage. That's just my hunch.
Unsurpassed.
Okay, our next turn we will go and grab. We will take this army
We will go down
to
in history.
Olizon and grab Olizon. After that, we'll be coming close to the 2-hour mark, at which point I will probably call it a session and thank everyone for who's tuned in. Yeah. Who's trying to lay an ambush? Can't see him. Can't see him? Not gonna worry about him.
By Ares' side.
Build here that's special. Nothing too much. Okay. Yes.
I'll break the enemy.
Oh,
I'll
right.
make my
They're still
mark.
recruiting.
What now?
So we'll give you an extra turn. Getting there. Strange people hailing from a distant land have opened a trading outpost near one of your settlements, regaling the local population with high tales and buying exotic goods. What should we do with them? If we allow trade, we lose influence, but we gain growth and happiness. Restrict trade, we lose happiness but gain 70 gold per turn for the next 8 turns. Banish them, minus happiness but plus 8 influence, or seize their goods. I'm gonna take the gold.
Companion of Ares. I fight my own battles. I live for battle.
Yeet.
Don't hold back.
Circle.
Send them packing. Taking on the world. Don't get too comfortable. Take them out.
That's frankly not even worth worth fighting.
Massacre them. We're taking over. Of course we won.
And I'm gonna get rid of javelin thrower. And what I'm gonna do is replace it with the building that will let me get my more centaurs. Now we're gonna go here with Disciple of Ares because we want more charge bonus. Because we're gonna get ourselves some centaurs.
Eager for
Eventually.
action.
And we've got a good income of
I
bronze.
cannot do that.
Let's hop, skippity, scoppity. Here to increase the battle speed. All are bad. They really like us up in Laris. Really like us here. Choices. I think it's actually almost time to go back to Staya and solve the problem of our southern neighbor, who we actually never got around to kicking the ass of at the beginning of the stream. So wouldn't that just be copacetic if we could wrap them up so efficient? And I suppose we can humor the last army of the Magnetes with a commanded battle. They're wildly outnumbered. They really have very little hope. But credit where credit is due, they're still coming for the fight.
The gods smile. Reinforcements are here.
So I know they're coming to me, and really I can afford to just wait. But I don't feel like it. Actually, no. Wait, no. Stop.
Sons of Achaea! Spears! Forward we go! Hungry for glory! Awaiting orders. Onward!
I feel like this is incredibly derpy. What are you doing? Oh, for fuck's sake. So the thing I wish we had, and I understand why we don't. I wish we had the
Remorseless attack! Achaea forever!
the unit by unit animations
Your hero is under attack.
For Achaea!
that we got to enjoy in Attila and Rome 2. Now I know it's popular to
Combat ready!
la
Attack!
Attila, but I did really enjoy the combat animations. They were really quite enjoyable.
Does your mother know you're out? Words are cheap!
Boing.
I burn like Apollo! No one's going to miss you! You're the one who'll die! Spears! Ready to serve! Onward! Masters of war!
Boink.
I'll paint the ground with your guts. Words are cheap. Just say the word. Immortal Achaea!
Oi.
Achaea endures!
Don't get him,
Hand
you
of
derp.
war!
Derp, 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 derp. Kill him, damn it.
We are Achaeans! I'm not staying here to get killed. Hades has claimed the enemy
There.
arrow.
There we go. Ooh. Ooh. I cannot wait until we get blood and guts, because that was glorious. Probably lost motivation because that was really just a curb stomp battle.
Nice.
Not the thing of which epics are made. Wait.
We will go down in history. We've docked.
Taking on the world. Show no mercy.
Yeah, he did.
Enslave them. About time.
And so is the faction. Glorious. We'll get 21 bronze per turn. Well, 21 additional. And oops, that's me forgetting to build the centaur building. Oops. Let's see, ferry. Here, so I can afford it.
Never slight me. Set a course. On my own terms.
We're shielded.
Awaiting orders. You can count on me.
We have Athena, +5 melee defense. Or let's get melee defense so that we control the enemy with haha, you can't hit me.
That will never work.
Say, I'm immature.
Legends walk alone.
Okay. They're coming to me. So I'd say the accurate conclusion is I just can't trust the That's the word I'm looking for.
Spearmen, attack! This won't be pleasant.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
You're just combat spear! Hungry for glory! Masters of war! Masters of war! Go at them! Attack! Trained and ready! Massacre them!
Your warriors have been routed.
Achilles! Godlike power! Awaiting orders! Don't hold back! Spears! Born to battle!
By Ares, your warriors are rallying.
You'll never take me!
Actions speak louder than insults.
There we go. Most of their kills came from those two chariots. Chariots are very useful. I'll have to get my hands on them at some point in time. Tap, tap, tap on the shield. Come get me, little bish.
Organize a feast!
We will go down in history.
Make me proud.
Ooh. Hut stabio.
They'll be our slaves. Head out.
All will beg for my aid. I fight my own battles.
Yes, you do, buddy. Yes, you do. Okay, so how do I want to get my centaurs? I'm gonna come up here. I'm really just waiting on
I always knew we'd win.
on the population surplus. Okay, we're gonna come up on 2 hours in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna start winding this stream down.
About time.
A hero's partner, enticed by Aphrodite, has left them for a new prospect. This grief-struck warrior has been robbed of all but his life and forced to persevere in his duties alone. -5 motivation and a reduction in movement range. That's actually kind of funny. I shouldn't be laughing at the poor sucker, but I'm gonna laugh at the poor little sucker. Aha, we're at high influence. We're still gaining influence per turn, which is good. Good.
Armed and ready. Right away.
I'll get 2 centaurs for you. And then you will transport the centaurs down south to join Achilles' army for his last war. It won't be his last war, I'm just being dramatic.
My pain lives through me.
Right, we got a mythical agent.
Do not not ask the impossible.
Hit the road.
Yeah.
All will beg for my aid.
Then let's see. Famous hero, minus 5% recruitment cost and plus 2.5 health points. Then minus 7 of two-handed or missile or disciplinarian. I'm going to go with famous hero. So that we can recruit more easily. Then over here, we just need... Oh, 12 turns. I'm not going to wait 12 turns. Never mind. And battle. End turn. This game, it's so addictive. It's so hard to say, okay, I'm done. Ugh.
I live for battle.
I curse, they flee. You are cursed, abandoned by hope.
Oh. I should have targeted the garrison. I did not I should have realized she'd be a one-time use. Oops. Oh, right. Okay, you little fish.
What now?
Companion of Ares.
We're gonna end the stream as we lay siege to his settlement. Let's see. A foreign envoy reports his agents have located an ancient Minoan treasure. You resolve to put this information immediately to good use. Claim treasure, plus 10 influence. Give to the people, plus 5 happiness. I'm going to give it to the people, because happiness, as you know, is really, 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 really useful.
Turn the ground red.
And continue siege.
Hit hard and fast.
Hero material. Kill the lot. Keep together. Don't hold back. On the march.
Slaughter them.
I'll break the enemy.
Send them packing. Cut them down.
Okay, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed this, my very first stream, not just of Total War Troy, but ever. I'm looking forward to doing more of these over the next couple days as we proceed towards the release of Total War Troy. And for everyone watching after this has been processed and uploaded as a video, hope you guys enjoy watching me, well, hopefully not suck too much. Until next time, everybody, I'm Z here at Vucari-gaming. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week.